Hello, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you're watching us, this is the An Extra Business Talk. And today I am so blessed and so honored to have my special guest here who are going to share their special story with us. And I just wanted to invite everyone who is watching us, or maybe those ones who have been following us, call someone or maybe invite someone to watch this success story. So before we go and introduce our special guest, I am just going to share. It is going to be about a success story of an online business. So I can't wait to hear a lot of stories and let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you have any question concerning an online business with the business model we are running. And if you have been following us for a very long time, maybe you have seen me also inviting this guest maybe more than once here, and let us know if you have watched them. So I'm so grateful for this moment. And my dear guest, I'm so honored. I am so grateful to have you here. And I'm just overwhelmed and humbled by your humility always when I ask you to. Yeah, you always respond. I'm so grateful. So could you introduce yourselves to our audience? Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us, sis. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to your audience. Um, we're in the other side of the world, so it's morning here. Um,
Yeah.
my name is Ina, and
My name is Rexon.
we're originally from the Philippines, and we moved here to Canada. I'm a nurse by profession.
And I used to be an automation technician.
Yeah, and we've been running this business for over 6 years now. I started in
Seven? Is it seven already?
six now.
Six? Okay.
I started April of 2019, so over
Yeah.
6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. It has been a long time, but this also shows the how uh, legitimate this business is, because you can't run one business for a long time if it is not legitimate. So I'm so grateful for your
Yeah,
story. And yeah.
that's
So
right. And we're still here after over 6 years, and we're not working anymore. We're just doing this business full time.
this is amazing. And that's why I just say that this is a success story. This is the real proof of this online business. For people who ask, is it real? Does it work? Yeah, just stay tuned because you're going to hear this story. But before we go further, I just wanted to come up with this question here, because sometimes before we start something, there should be a background of why we should need something. So what I think, was it not? Is it not? Okay, is this one? Sorry. First question said, "What was it like for you before starting this online business? Now you are more than 6 years in this business. Before the business, how was life like?" Yes,
You gotta start.
welcome.
Well, the main reason why Ina wanted to start the business so bad is that like when our first kid was born, she just wanted to spend time with the kids, because like before that she was working like
Six,
60 hours a week.
60 to 80 hours a
60,
week.
yeah.
I had no life.
She's like see me stay in to take care of the patients, right? What we have. So we seldom see each other. So she would get up very early in the morning and she would come home like very late at night, and we barely see each other. And the moment that our first kid was born, um, she doesn't want to continue that cycle, that we wouldn't be able to see each other, we wouldn't be able to see our son, and she wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
take care of the of our kid. So she was looking for something like it was a struggle, because like we have to juggle between our time for each other, work, and at the same time paying off our bills, paying off our debts, because when we started here in Canada, we were like deeply in debt during that time. So we're trying to catch up, and we're trying to sort the little things that we have as well going on. So that's the reason why she wanted to stay home, and she just wanted to like earn something on the side to supplement my income during that time.
Yeah, when I found this business, we were actually fairly new immigrants here. um, we just moved to Canada, and of course, starting a new life in a new country without family. So it was not
Yeah.
easy, but yeah, I really wanted um, to have a control with my time, because with a kid at home, um, with a baby at home, um, it's hard to predict. You can't have like a fixed schedule um, of work. So yeah, what I love this business is the flexibility. So, and when we found this business, we were living in a basement apartment. It was a very small studio apartment, and of course, it's not advisable here in Canada um, to live in a basement apartment with a small baby. So we only have a little window. So it was not it was not easy, but yeah, we're here now.
Oh my God. It's so I know so many people can really relate to this because as immigrant, it's really hard. I am here 1 year old in Australia, and I can really feel the difference having no relatives close by. For example, for us in Africa, when where I was back, and then when we stay in a family, we have the aunties, we have the uncles, we have people who can help with the children. But here you can't find, and also having daycare is very expensive. I tried it here for 2 terms. I have surrendered. It's really so expensive, and I believe that so many parents who are immigrants or maybe even not immigrants can really relate to this. Moving to a new location, it's not easy, and having children you needed to take care of, and there's no one it's really a lot, but there's always a way out. There's always a way out. But before we share the way out, let's hear what happened after this pain point, and what happened now. What is the experience? What changes have you experienced in starting your online business? Is it still the same, or what have changed? You're welcome.
There's a lot that we can really share, because it's like a complete
Turn
um,
around.
Yeah, it's a
yes, with
180 turn.
with our life. So first thing is the time freedom. That's the time and place freedom. That's a big one for me, because now I don't have to physically go to work. I don't have a boss. I can work whenever whenever I want to. Basically, it's very flexible. um, we're able to afford multiple vacations, like in a year we always go abroad. We're able to visit our families, and we can go on vacations like 2 months, 3 months at a time. So that's huge for me, because yeah, we're Filipinos, are like you. We're family
Yeah.
oriented. You know, with our relatives, it's not just the immediate family, but we have a huge relatives. um
Yeah.
so yeah, spending time with a family. um you want to share something?
Well, for me, the very first, I mean, the most important um like the change that we actually got in the business is like the mindset, like the shift of, like, of how we look at life and how we look at our priorities, right? Because before we're just, you can't see this when you're just trying to survive, like living day to day, living paycheck to paycheck. You have a limited vision because, at the end of the day, you're just trying to, to
Get
survive and,
by.
get by and try to think what would happen the next day, right? And with a
Yeah.
business, it has given us, a lot of flexibility and a lot of blessings. And because of that, we're able to run, real estate business at the same time. We're
Yeah.
able to buy our, when we started doing the business and we started, earning, and then we were able to move from a small studio apartment in the basement. So we're able to buy our first condo unit, and then after that we're able to buy, like, additional properties, that we can rent out. So we're able to get like um, a triplex, a duplex, another triplex after that. So we're able to, like, because before when we arrived in Canada, it's like it feels like it's impossible to, you
Yeah.
know, to buy a property here. But because of the online business, it has given us, like, the opportunity to, like, start something that we
Yeah.
love, and start something that we can actually preserve, the wealth for the next generation, for kids.
Yes, we're building a legacy for our children because we want them to choose a profession that they really love, and not just because it earns it
Yeah.
earns more money. Because yeah, we back um, um, back in the Philippines, like I didn't have like a lot of choices because we wanted to we wanted to prepare for the future, of course. So now that we have a legacy built for our children so that they can enjoy life, um, yeah. And what else?
Yeah.
Yeah, from employee mindset,
Yeah.
we have a new world of entrepreneurship. So that's why we're still our online business is still our bread and butter, but we were also able to invest into other businesses because of this.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. And one thing that if you can have control of time and money at the same time, it is really powerful, because in most cases, if you can have the time, you may not have the money. If you don't, you have the money, maybe you don't have the time because you have to work maybe long hours, maybe several jobs to earn that money, and you have no time to even enjoy that money that you have worked for a very long time. And this is a very long pain, or maybe a very huge pain that many are going through silently. But I just want to share that this really proves to us there is a way out, and it's possible for anyone and at any time. And one thing I just love, you point out the mindset is really very powerful. When I started this business, I was working with the United Nations back then in my country, and I did not have business mindset, and I did not know how business work. I was just fixed. If something didn't work, I would just think that this is the end of it. But with this online business, the first training I got was on mindset. This really helped me so much, not only on my business journey, but also even on my personal journey. I had now a broad mind to see a challenge in a very positive perspective and see a possibility out of it. So with this training, with this business I love is that it's not only about business and money, it's really about a lifestyle, about your everything about yourself. So I'm so grateful that I am in this business, and I'm so happy to have you share your story. And I just wanted to ask this question. because there are so many other people who are outside there, they wanted to get started and they are scared, they are unsure, is it working, or maybe they have heard your story, but what could you say to someone scared to start an online business, maybe saying it is a scam, it is not real, they're afraid maybe they will fail, maybe uh, what could you say to such kind of people? Welcome.
Um, I would say it's very normal because there is a very thin line between fear and excitement. Well,
Yeah.
I can attest to this because when I saw an ad online, I didn't know my mentor, I didn't know my coach, and he was very skeptical. Actually, he was like, "Oh no, this is one of the scams online," and um, well, me, I'm very headstrong, so I still did push the business. Yeah, it's very scary, especially me. I don't have any business background, marketing background, any online digital business. I'm not very tech savvy. I know how to use a computer, but it's very basic. But
Yeah.
yeah, I learn everything here. It's not like rocket science. um, I learn everything, and yeah, I mentioned earlier I'm a nurse by profession, so it's very different to what I'm used to doing. But it's fun. You learn new skills, the mindset shift. You'll meet a lot of wonderful people online. Um, I made a lot of friends. Yeah, even even if I didn't meet them in person yet, but yeah, I have I made friends all over the world because of this business. And yes, it's really really very scary at the beginning. I remember it was excitement um, and scared at the same time. I was not able to
Yeah.
sleep for a couple of nights when I saw this ad, when I found this business. Of course, I did my due diligence, and
Yeah.
I was very surprised, and I was in awe when I saw this successful people, everyday people, um, getting so much success in this business. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's all about, it's normal to get scared. It's normal to get scared if we're trying something new, if this is something that is way beyond our comfort zone. Because like if you're only used to, like, working and, like, doing the 9 to 5, which is very fine. The only thing is, if you're too scared to try something else, or if you don't try to, like, if you don't try something or a different strategy, then you'll
The
always
same
get,
result.
you'll get the same result all the time. So I would say is, like, try a different strategy if you're not happy of your current situation. So don't stick there, don't stick around and do exactly the same thing, because it's not going to help you, change anything in your
Nothing
life.
changes.
Nothing would change if you don't do anything different. So try something different. Maybe try this, and maybe it would work for you. Maybe this is, the answer to your prayers.
Yeah, because the growth happens when you come out from your comfort zone.
It's true. That's very true. I just wanted to shout out to people who are watching. Martha, Martha is watching from Malawi, Lilongwe, and she said, "I love the flexibility with the business. With this business, one one can move from one country to another and still have the business. Love it. Wow, this is amazing." And this is a true testimony of me. I started this business when I was in Africa. I was in Uganda, and Now I moved to Australia. There's nothing much that has changed. I just changed a little thing, the location of my business now in Australia. And that's the flexibility of this amazing business. I really love this business with all my heart because it changed my life, it changed my mindset, it changed a lot of things. I got connected to you people from Canada without even, the world is just very small, but this business make it really more smaller, more smaller, that you can connect with people of like-minded. And I love the I love what you say about trying something new. If for sure, if you have any pain, challenges you're going through every year, you the same challenges sticks, nothing will change if nothing changes. If you never take a step out, nothing will change. And I love the way you put it. Try something new. Maybe this could be the solution that you're waiting for. So it is doesn't take you much, and beside we are offering a free 90 minutes training that explain the business concept. You don't have to lose anything. Just click on the website and get to or maybe reach out to any one of us and register with your names and email and watch that free 90 minutes training. It explains everything about this business model, how it works. And imagine starting even without prior skills or experience. This is the best business ever that fits everyone, even though you have the skills or you don't have the skills, you have the experience or you don't have the experience, you are all sort in. If you are in whatever part of the world, if you have connections like internet connection, you have device like a smartphone, a tablet or a laptop, you are set to go. This is a business that really brings in everyone, and you will be trained. That's why we say you don't have to be having the skills, or you have the skills, it's still okay, but we are going to have the training for you. I came in this business without knowing anything about online. I did not know anything about marketing. But do you know what happened? I really commit myself in this business that I gained skills that when I came here in Australia, it took me only 3 months and I got a job on marketing. And these skills I got in this online business. Right now, I am working my full-time job on social media marketing and running
Oh
the
wow.
business at the site. Yeah, and
Wow.
the skills I got in this online business, I am working as a social media and website specialist for one of the company here in the town of in Townsville. And it's a great blessing that I got in this online business. And it is like a cycle. Now I use that money to build the business at the site. The best thing is that you can run this business even if you have 2, 3 jobs, you can still do it at the site because it doesn't require much of your time. We have automation system that works at the background, but it's not also a get quick rich scheme that you join today and tomorrow you'll be rich. This is a legitimate real life business that changes lives, as you've had the success stories of my special guest. So I am so grateful for all those who have been watching live. Thank you very much, Martha. Thank you, everyone who will be watching the replay. And I just wanted you, my guest, to share one word for my audience. What is your last word for the audience before we close? You're welcome.
Mm.
Yeah, check out the free
90 minute.
90-minute I'm so sorry.
Training.
90-minute info session video. You can join live or you can watch the replay at your convenient time. Um, Register at www.sundayandjigoonline.com. Check that out, and yeah, that was the first step that we did, and the rest is history. So you'll be amazed, and this could possibly change your life for the better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us, sis.
Yes, thank you, thank you. It is really a great honor to have you. I am so blessed to have you, always your support. I thank God for all of you, and I'm so grateful for all the babies. Yeah, this is because of you. They are the why. And for all who have families and you wanted to have more time, this could be something you need to explore. So thank you. I will see you again. in the next episode. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you,
See
Sunday.
you.
Bye.
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 Bye.